Hey guys, it's Kingdom Orange 2 here, and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys seem to really like my video for Bloom's rankings, so for today, I'm gonna continue on with ranking Stella's transformations. And just like before, I won't be including Charmix, Crystal Sirenix, or the Season 8 redesigns of Sirenix and Enchantix as well. Feel free to give me a follow on both my Instagram and TikTok pages. That's where you guys will see me post more doll-related content. Sometimes it can be a bit hard to come up with full-length video ideas for dolls on YouTube. But anyways, let's get right into it. Alright, so at the bottom of the list, number 14 is Sophix. Really, the only two things I like about Stella's Sophix are her wings and hairstyle. The rest, honestly, is such a hot mess. I think the orange and green mixed together looks awfully weird. I know they had to blend nature and the color orange together, but I think they should have went with more browns and yellows rather than green and orange. I also just hate the way the top and the skirt are shaped, so Sophix is at the bottom. Number 13 is Butterflix. I actually really used to like this transformation, but the more I look at it, the more I start to kind of hate it. I think her hairstyle and the shape of her dress are pretty cute, but the colors on the outfit are really poorly blended together. It's the exact same issue I have with her Sophix. The purple and orange just don't really look that good with each other. I also don't really care for her wings. To me, they're too small and really oddly shaped. However, I do find this outfit to have a lot of potential, and I think if they made the wings bigger, the dress less complicated, and had better matching colors, then Butterflix would be higher on this list. Number 12 is Lovix. As much as orange is one of my favorite colors, the struggle here yet again is blending the color with the theme. However, in all fairness, I don't actually think the orange here looks that bad, but I don't really like the way the top and the skirt are shaped. I just find the cuts to be kind of boring. Now, if you look at her wings, the blend of orange and yellow goes really well together, so I wish they would have incorporated those colors into her outfit, but for some reason they gave her orange and pinks, which doesn't really pair that well. And finally, I hate the fur cufflinks as well as that fur thing that she has like going around her neck. It's pretty tacky and could have easily been made into some sort of necklace. Number 11 is Onirix. I love how the designers for Onirix decided to switch everyone's colors up, and Stella's was definitely the biggest change out of all of them. The blue looks really great on Stella, but I have a general problem with the outfit overall. She looks way too much like a businesswoman, and this isn't really helped by the fact that Stella is wearing dangly earrings, a belt, and a giant statement necklace. I think also the cut of her suit is really cute, but it would have looked way better if it was some type of like flowy dress. Also, her hairstyle is just alright. I honestly feel like I've seen this ponytail done on Stella's hair 100 times before, and I just wish they would have come up with something a bit more interesting. She does have this cute headband in her couture artwork, which I think would have looked great if they incorporated it into her outfit on the show. Number 10 is Bloomix. I honestly really used to hate Bloomix, but taking a second look at this transformation really gave me an appreciation for a lot of elements in Stella's look. The colors on the outfit are blended really well together. I love the cut of her top and the shape of her skirt. The skirt kind of weirdly reminds me of a wing that is bent over in some way. Now, the wings are absolutely gorgeous. I love how they have shooting stars inside of them, as well as the stars hanging on the tips. And they're also just really beautifully shaped. But the reason I've always hated Bloomix is really because of Stella's hairstyle. I think the side ponytail is very, very boring and actually kind of ugly. What bothers me the most about it though is that stupid dangling piece of hair she has on the side. They did the same thing with Bloom, but for Stella's it's like 10 times worse. Honestly though, if you took the bang out of it, the hairstyle would still look pretty awful, so I wish they would have came up with something prettier and nicer looking. Number 9 is Mythix. I will say that I'm not really crazy about Stella's hair. It reminds me a bit of what she wore in the first 2 seasons of the show, just with more of an 80s flair to it, but I honestly wish they would have just went with something completely different. Now, the shape of the dress is very cute, and I love how they paired it with really tall boots, but the main problem I have with it is that giant star-shaped flower thing that's attached to her right shoulder. It's way too big and distracting, and they either should have made it smaller or gotten rid of it. I know that the dress is really simple, so they wanted to add some details to the outfit, but I wish they would have come up with some other concept. Finally, her wings are pretty cute. I don't really understand what shape they were going for, especially since every other Mythics fairy seems to have a specific shape to her wings, but maybe it's flickering lights or something, I don't know. Number 8 is Syrenix. I don't think I've said this yet, but you will probably hear me say this like a million times. Ponytails aren't necessarily my favorite hairstyle, but I do like Stella's ponytail here. It's not super interesting, but it's cute, it's nicely shaped, and I love the stars in her hair. The one major complaint I do have about her hair though is I absolutely hate the purple streaks. I guess they were trying to match the hair to some of the purple in the outfit, but I think they really overdid it here and probably should have just made the color less prominent. I will say too that while I didn't think the purple looked good with the orange in her Butterflix outfit, it works really well in her Syrenix. The outfit itself isn't super interesting, but I love the shade of orange they picked for Stella, and I'm weirdly obsessed with the way the top is shaped. Number 7 is Tynix. Just like with Stella's Syrenix, the purple and orange work really well together in her Tynix form. I'm absolutely in love with her hairstyle here, even though I feel like the purple streaks would look better if they were just lighter shades of blonde streaks. Now, one thing I noticed straight off the bat is that her outfit is pretty simple, especially the shape of her top, but they did a really great job with detailing the dress and skirt with crystals. I also really love the shape of her wings and how underneath Stella wears this glittery bodysuit. I'll say though that her shoes are absolutely terrible. The spiky crystals look horrible, and I don't really understand what the idea behind the shoes was, but these shoes should never ever see the light of day again. Number 6 is Cosmix. Now we all know her wings are absolutely hideous. I really have no idea what shape they were going for here, but it's also kind of lame that they gave all of the girls the exact same wings, which is something I thought they were only going to ever do with Syrenix, but I guess here we are. Besides that though, I really love Stella's outfit. Pink and orange pair well together, and I love the futuristic look of her dress with the long sleeves and tights. I will say though that her shoes are atrocious, and I don't like the way that the sleeves on her top look. They remind me of like an amoeba or something. And finally, when it comes to her hair, as grateful as I am that it's not a ponytail, I do find the hairstyle to be a bit sloppy. The shape of the back of her hair, I feel like I've seen done 100 times before on Stella, and honestly, the weird fringe bang she has on the side is just not a cute look. Number 5 is Harmonix. Throughout this entire video, I've really bashed on a lot of Stella's ponytails. However, I will say the ponytail in this transformation works really well. Now, it took me a while to figure out why that was, but I think the thing is, Stella already has a lot of length with her shoes, the train in her dress, and with her side curls, so I feel like a less complex hairstyle fits this transformation really well. It's also just a cute hairstyle and gives me a heavy Greek goddess vibe to it. Now, I will say again, like I did with Bloom's transformation, but Stella's Harmonix looks much better in its promo artwork. The shape of her wings and dress are really pretty, but I absolutely hate the pastel colors they chose for the transformation. I don't really like pastels in general, and with the other Winx Harmonix dresses, it's really not that bad. But here it looks way too diluted. Number 4 is Dreamix. Earlier in this video, I dissed the Winx designers for constantly giving Stella a simple hairstyle, then going crazy with her bangs. However, if there's one hairstyle that they really pull it off with, I would say that it's definitely with her Dreamix. It's really cute and her bangs fall nicely onto her face. I'll also say that the designers did a really great job on the jewelry. I love the way her bands wrap around her arms as well as below her waist. Now, I don't know exactly how I feel about her jewelry being red and the rest of her outfit being orange, because I don't think these two colors mesh really well together, but I do also feel like the red really makes her outfit stand out, and they blended the colors really well with the wings, which I forgot to mention are also really pretty. Honestly, I don't even really know what I love so much about this outfit, because individually the pieces aren't super great, but together they work really well. Number 3 is Magic Winx. Now, one thing I will say that I never really seemed to have noticed was just how small Stella's shorts were. They barely cover her butt, and I just wonder if this outfit would have looked better if it was made into some sort of two-piece dress that was attached by a strap in the middle, because I don't think the pants match really well with the top. However, I do really like her super high boots as well as her hairstyle. I love that the designers gave her a different hairstyle in her fairy form, unlike the other Winx, and pigtails on Stella just always seem to to look really good no matter what she wears. I will say though that I was never super crazy about her wings, but I like how they at least matched her wings to her headband and the cuffs on her arm. They all also matched the wand which she used to carry around until Rainbow decided to weirdly change its appearance on the NYX specials. Number 2 is Believix. I really went back and forth on Stella's first and second place transformations, but ultimately decided to put her Believix in second place. I don't have a single complaint about her outfit. It weirdly reminds me of something that Hannah Montana would wear on stage. But besides that, I love the way the top and the miniskirt are shaped and how they decided to pair it with knee-high socks, as well as the shades of orange and purple they chose. I think they complement each other very well. The wings are also gorgeous, and the stars that are inside and outside of them are so cute as well. I will say that as much as I love Stella's hairstyle, I don't understand why they use the same exact hair for her Enchantix and Believix. It's really lazy of them to do, but I can't argue that it still doesn't look really great here. Finally, at the top place, number 1 is Enchantix. You could search all day for a single flaw in Stella's Enchantix and you will never find one. Everything about this outfit is absolutely superb. Really took inspiration from how classic fairies appear in books and movies, added some dramatic elements, and then slapped it on Stella. Now, the first thing you notice about Stella are her wings. They're very stunning. I think the designers did an excellent job with modeling them after a butterfly's wings, but at the same time making them look fashionable. Now, I will say the outfit is pretty simple, but that's okay. I think that a lot of times with these transformations, they try to overcomplicate these outfits by adding too many details, and I feel like everything on Stella's Enchantix has its proper place. The opera gloves and tiara are great details that help add personality to Stella's outfit rather than complicate it, and I absolutely love how Stella's skirt is shaped like flower petals. It's really a shame that they decided to redesign her Enchantix in Season 8 by covering her midriff and adding a lot of pink to her outfit, but nothing will ever truly top this transformation. Alright, well those were my rankings for Stella's transformations. Make sure to tell me down below if you agreed with my rankings or what you would change about them. And as always, I love to hear from all of you, and I plan on releasing Flora's rankings next month, so stay tuned for that. If you liked this video today and want to see more content in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you soon. Bye!